gentlemen, boys and girls, stop what you're doing. Stop playing the game. Stop eating. Put them snacks down. Turn the TV off. Because over here is just hoops. I'm Amari. This is Darion. We feeling, bro?
I'm feeling great. Weather outside, great. Just took an exam last assignment for this week. That final assignment getting done early in the week, it'd be having you feel good. You just feel free. I got free time. I ain't got to worry about nothing. So
Right.
I ain't got nothing to complain about. How you feeling?
Man, feeling great as well, bro. As you saying, anytime the weather great, bro, it's just a jolly day all around, bro. Uh, Yesterday went to the movies. Saw that Sinners.
How was that?
That's a hey,
That's that
go
one?
check that out right now. That was one of them ones. I actually had no idea. Like I heard about the movie and stuff, but I really didn't know like what the movie was about at all going into it. And I mean, 100% recommend. Go check that one out. Uh, Lots to talk about from that one, but let me know when you see that.
I got you.
Um, yeah, bro. It was something else that you said. Oh, assignments. Yesterday, got all my work done. Feeling great. Now I'm just working ahead,
Right.
towards some of the final projects. So, everything is great over here.
Yeah. I mean, school wrapping up, everything done. What's there to complain about?
Yeah, how many more weeks y'all got?
Two. Got next week, and then the week after that is finals week, and then we're done after that.
That's crazy. Yeah, we got next week. The week after that'll be like study week and finals will start, and then we finish up the following week. Like it's only like till Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that.
Oh, okay.
So
That's not bad.
yeah. So basically 2 weeks for us too. Yeah, bro. Wrapping up. Summer is about to start. Hey, I hope we have a great summer, man. I feel like, well, I mean, obviously we're not gonna be anywhere near each other. The guys not gonna be together, but bro, I feel like we took that for granted a little bit.
Yeah, we did. I mean, it hit once, it was a little better in my situation. I'm an hour away, so it's like I'm not really too far, but it hit when you went to Tampa, and I was
Yeah,
like I really can't see my guy. I see him every day since sixth grade, and now I can't see him. But we definitely took that for granted. We didn't realize, time we go and split, and we split. But
yeah, bro.
I think it's good. We all still stay in communication, stay up to date with each other.
Right, always on the game. So I mean,
Yeah.
ain't like we too separated, but yeah, definitely last year, like not having a summer really at all. I mean, I had a great summer, honestly. Like in Florida, jet skis,
Yeah,
always on the water. Like,
you was
hey,
living
I
it.
was living my best life. But yeah, definitely. Man, we sound old on here, bro.
We do sound reminiscing about summers. Yeah, we sound.
Right, talking reminiscing about the good old days, taking life for granted.
No, for real. But life happens quick. So you got to take everything that comes at you. You got to think about it and respect it of you're not gonna have it forever. So just make the most of those moments when you have them.
Facts, bro. Hey, that's that 20 talking right there.
Come on, bro.
Hey, my fault. Let's get into hoops though. Mars question of the day. Uh, a big ball knowledge test today. This is a
Okay.
tough one.
Okay.
This is a tough one. Can you name every member of the 50-40-90 club?
Mm.
Now, there's 12 guys here, all time. You're gonna need hints for most of these, but to start, let's just see what names come to mind right
Okay.
away.
I know Curry's there.
Curry's one.
Is Dame on there?
Damian Lillard is not here.
That's shocking. Is Reggie Miller on there?
Reggie Miller's on here.
Okay.
There's
Is
a
Jokic on
couple.
there?
No, there's a couple duplicates. Jokic's free throw percentage is what lets him down. Jokic, he's like 57, like this year, for example, 57% from the field, over 40% from three, but like 80% free throw shooter. So
I didn't know if he was just cracking 90. or not. Oh, this is D-Book. Is D-Book on there?
D Book is not on here.
That's also shocking. Uh,
There's one guy that made it this season. He's not a star. Um, had a really good season with a really good team.
is it Lou Dort?
Not Lou Dort.
Shoot, great season, great team. They have to be a proficient shooter. Um,
I mean, I want to give you this hint, but if I give you it, it'll to like narrow it down so much. He was he was mentioned in the last episode award show.
Pritchard.
Nope.
Um,
No, you're close there.
I'm okay. Okay, Beasley.
Nope.
Um, who's the other one?
Come on.
Oh, who was it? It's the other six man. Who was it? Wow. I can't think of who it is.
Wow.
I'm really blanking right now.
Wow.
Who was that third six man?
I mean, I said not a star on a really good team.
Isn't Norman?
Not Norm Powell.
Who was that third? Oh my God, this is about to I pulled up notes. I can't. Who is
Hey,
it?
what you doing, bro?
I pulled up the notes from last week.
Not, you can't.
I can't
That's
pull up.
cheating.
I
That's
just
cheating.
I can't think of it. Ty Jerome.
That's cheating. Hey, I'm not. That's crazy work from you, bro. But that's three.
How was that cheated? I had to pull up some notes.
Nah, bro. Go ahead. Keep one.
Um,
All right, we got a couple MVPs on here. There's one, two, three, four guys that have won MVP awards on here.
like Larry's 50, 40, 90.
Larry Bird, the first 50, 40, 90 club member.
Okay. Okay. Um, MVPs. I don't
Larry
think
did it 2 seasons in a row.
shout out Larry.
Shout out Larry Legend.
I don't think
Wait,
he's
time
here.
out. Did you know that I heard a Larry Bird story from my teacher in class when he was talking about Bob Knight. Bob Knight wouldn't speak to freshmen at IU.
I did not know that.
So Larry Bird, when he was there, Bob Knight would not talk to him at all. So he left, went to Indiana State, won a national championship. Crazy.
That sounds like something Bob Knight would do, and
Yeah.
he probably had nightmares about that ever since once they won that natty. But I mean, I guess he has four others, five others, so it's all right. But no, I did not know that. Um, I don't think he's on here, but KD. Oh,
Kevin Durant,
he
two
is on.
times.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Um,
That's five that you got.
five. Okay, is Harden on there?
Not Harden.
I'm trying MVPs, MVPs.
Now the MVPs in between 2000 and 2010.
Ooh,
One of them won multiple.
that's testing knowledge for real. Multiple MVPs from 2000, 2010. Wow. Don't during that era, the main player that comes to my mind is Kobe, but I know he wasn't shooting 50 from three.
Kobe was not 50, 40, 90 club. Kobe won one MVP. One of these guys won two. These guys played together at one point.
Two people on here play together.
They're two MVPs that
Oh,
I'm talking about. MVPs middle of this decade. Obviously, the beginning was like Shaq, Iverson. We're in the middle now. Um, One of these guys took his team to the finals, lost. Still around that same time frame, middle of this decade.
I'm really blanking. I can't that 2000 2010 like that's just like blurred in my head.
One of these guys um, played for the same team his whole career. The guy that took his team to the finals.
Said Reggie.
Who did who did D Wade play in the Heat the year that they won the
Who,
championship?
who did he play?
Who did the Heat play the year that they won the championship in the 2000s?
Who did they play the seat Ray Allen?
No.
And that's not he hasn't played on one team. That was a bad guess. Um, did they play the C's that year? I don't remember who they
Come
played.
on, man. Come on, man.
I'm
Come
not
on.
locked.
You gonna kick yourself, but you're not locked in.
I'm not locked.
This is an all-time great, like top 10 in all-time points. Has a ring, finals MVP. That's obviously not this year. Um,
This is crazy. Wow.
Foreign born,
F- Dirk?
Dirk,
Wow, that's bad. And he had a teammate.
and a teammate that won two MVPs. People say he took some from Kobe, ended up playing with Kobe, was a coach recently.
J Kid
No,
played with Dirk and Kobe with two MVPs.
J Kidd didn't win MVPs. This is another one. Come on now. Uh, the team that he coached flopped. Had three superstars.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. Steve Nash has two seasons, 05, 06, 07, two, no, multiple seasons, 05 and 06. And then from 2007 to 2010, he got it every year.
That,
So,
that boy was
yeah.
hooping.
What'd you say?
I said that boy was hooping. 3 seasons.
Hey, yeah, that's crazy. You got one, two, three, four, five, six. You knocked out seven, so you have five more. Um,
Five more is crazy.
One of these guys was coached by Nash.
It's not Book. I said KD. So that leaves Brad.
You have the wrong team.
What other teams are
Steve
coached?
Nash never coached the Suns.
Oh, you're right. Uh, CP. Was CP that? No, Nash wasn't there.
You have the wrong team again. He never coached the Suns.
What did Steve Nash? I thought he did coach the Suns. Are you?
Mhm. Budenholzer, Monty Williams, Frank Vogel, never Nash.
Who did Nash coach? I thought he coached.
Three superstars. Man, so you actually got that. I'm thinking about the wrong team. That's crazy.
I did get that thinking about the wrong team. Three superstars. Oh, I'm tweaking. Oh my goodness. Kyrie.
Kyrie,
I said Kyrie
Kyrie.
earlier. I'm not gonna lie.
No, no, you said Dame.
No. It was after that, but I did say Kyrie earlier.
When?
I
You
don't
said
remember.
Harden.
I said Kyrie. I don't remember when I said it. I don't think I said it loud, but I said Kyrie.
So four more guys. Um, let me see. Two of these are really tough. I'll have to help you for all of them. One of these guys won Rookie of the Year recently. This guy got it in 2018-19. Uh, he's still in the league. Has bounced around now. Uh, hmm.
Rookie of the year. He won it. Rookie of the year 2018-19.
I can't remember exactly what year. It might have been the year before that he won Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
It's not a notable Rookie of the Year at all. Um, this is honestly probably most people have forgot that he won Rookie of the Year. Won it with the Bucks, but as I said, he's bounced around a lot. Guard, light skin.
What's his name? Um, I know. I can't. I know this. Like when you said light skin, it hit me, but I can't think of who it is.
Can you name some like teams he played for, or like give me something about him, just so I know you got the right guy at least, you know?
I may be incorrect, but did he play for the Pacers?
Yes.
He did. Oh, fuck. But that's all. I know he played for. Okay, light skin Pacers. Light skin Pacers. Light skin Pacers. Uh,
It wasn't like a notable play for the Pacers though. It's not like, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. The Bucks.
Um, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what other hints to give you.
Um, he's still in the league today.
Still in the league, plays for the Wizards now, though. Was just traded from the Trailblazers. Won Rookie of the Year in 2016-17, so 2 years before this. Won a Six Man of the Year award.
On the Wizards?
No, no, no.
No.
Not with he didn't win the
No, I'm
award. He
saying
just
he's on
played.
the Wizards now.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Won six man with the Celtics.
Sixth man of the year with the Celtics in what year?
2022-23.
I don't know.
You don't know. You want to give up?
Yeah, I
Malcolm Brogdon.
definitely do that.
Malcolm Brogdon.
He's on the
Uh,
Grizzlies team?
I mean, you still have. All right. So the other
Yeah.
guy, we have three more guys here, or no? Oh yeah, three more guys here. One of them, you. I've lost confidence in you. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you can get two of these. Um, but one of them you can get. Great coach, played in the '90s. Was an okay player, great coach.
Was a great coach.
Is a great coach.
Tyronn Lue.
No.
Um, bigger coach Kerr.
Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr is one of them. The next two, one is a underrated 2000 guard, played for the Knicks, most notably for the Raptors, Spanish.
Spanish Raptors. You said for the Nets or the Knicks?
Knicks.
For the Knicks and Raptors. Spanish. Like I said, this 2000s foggy memory.
Yeah, this is tough. I mean, I don't really know what other hints to give you, honestly. Let me see what I can find. Um, I mean, I said he's from Spain. Play for the Raptors, the Knicks, Dallas, Detroit for a year. Was just a like a okay guard. Might have to give you this one.
Yeah.
Jose Calderon.
Oh, I would have got that, but yeah.
Jose Calderon. Last guy. This is a real. He's a legend for this team. Played in the 80s.
Hmm.
Guard. Um, got a lot of assists. Um,
Little John Stockton.
nah. Um,
That
um,
assist, that's just what came to mind.
four-time All-Star. Cavs all-time guard.
I feel like I know this and should know this.
I mean, yeah, that's like I can't give you any other hints if
Yeah.
you don't know
No.
it after that.
Once you say it, I'm gonna be like, of course, but I don't know.
Mark Price.
Yeah, see.
Mark Price is the last guy on the 50-40-90 club list. Yeah, Ty Jerome, first guy to make it since Kyrie in 2020, 2021. So yeah, that's how I came across this. We should do some like something where you quiz me one time. Because I feel like I'm always testing your ball knowledge and we don't, I'm just a quizzer and I'm escaping all of the, all of the
Yeah,
thinking.
you put it all on me, making me look like I don't know ball. That
Yeah,
was
you
a
gotta
tough
you
one.
gotta come with something one time.
All right, I'm gonna come up with something good.
But yeah, let's hop into some of these, first round matchups that we done seen so far. Been great hoops, bro. Great hoops. I mean, obviously the like 1-8 matchups haven't really lived up to the hype. You wanna just start there, get it out the way, bro.
That they're the better team. I don't nothing nothing else to it. They're a really good team. And
Yeah,
I mean, it's showing.
yeah. The Grizzlies have no answer. OKC's firing on all cylinders, holding them to like under 90 points a game, like scoring at will. So I mean, it's over.
Yeah, so I mean,
It's over.
at one point they had it like 11, and then I look away, look back in like 2 minutes, they're up 23 again. I'm like, all right, what happened?
Yeah, yeah. I
And
mean, yeah. Not much to say here, but the Thunder just look like a far superior team, and I hope like I don't know if this is like, are the Grizzlies bad? Are the Grizzlies like not on the level of championship caliber teams? Are the Thunder like really good? Should teams in the West be scared of these performances? What you think?
I mean, we have seen a dismantle of the Grizzlies late in the season. After All-Star break, they just didn't look the same,
Mhm.
and they did nothing but fall after All-Star break.
Yep.
I think, I mean, even with that, it's not like the Thunder aren't winning great. They won by 51 points. That in the playoffs, that's a fearful. You should
Yeah.
be scared regardless. Like
Yeah.
no team in the playoffs wins by 51 points.
Yeah.
So I would fear them. They're young, they got energy, and we know that OKC crowd, they're always gonna be there. So I would be scared seeing this team.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know, bro. The Nuggets and Clippers look so good
They do.
that I can't like imagine a series where the Thunder just dog walk these teams as they did the Grizzlies.
I don't
Like,
think I think this is the only series where anybody will get dog walked the way they are.
right.
So
Yeah.
I guess that would put the Grizzlies as a really bad team because every other team can hold theirs. But I don't know. I don't think anybody else in the West gets dismantled the way the Grizzlies are.
Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. Like this, it's like I haven't even. I mean, after you lose by 51, like I was watching the beginning of the game, yesterday, but it got to a point where I'm like, all right, I don't
Yeah,
need to see this anymore. Like I know what's about to happen. Like this is just a one of those series that I'm not really interested in.
yeah,
And I mean, it's fine to have that right now because there's 8 series going on. And we have a really good series like next the Nuggets and Clippers I want to talk about. As there would be the team that the Thunder would face next, assuming that they go on. Um at first, like I didn't want to overreact with game one because the Clippers were up by a lot. The Nuggets kept making these runs to fight back.
hmm
And in game one, I was watching and I was like, how can the Nuggets like match up with the Clippers? You know, um, they have to have like a Peyton Watson on the floor, a Christian Brown on the floor, and that takes away from MPJ being on the floor. Your offense takes away from your offense, and then we've seen them go more zone, defend like space instead of going man to man, and I feel like that's benefited them a lot. Obviously, like MPJ is not a great one-on-one defender. Jokic is not a great one-on-one defender. Jamal Murray. So I mean, you have to do that to have these guys on the floor for your offense without having Peyton Watson, who the Clippers has Zubac on them. Daring them to shoot like no care in the world about what Peyton Watson's doing on the offensive side of the floor. So I mean, you can't have 3 guys out there like that: Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, and Westbrook.
yeah. I mean, the Clippers definitely make it hard to match up in, especially when we have Kawhi playing at peak form. That was amazing to watch, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah,
Harden, I mean, Harden doing what Harden does. You can't leave him, and then you still got Norm Zubac double machine. They make it hard to match up with them, and like you said, it does limit their offense because they have so much defensive liability and
yeah.
much to stop that they can't have scores out there. Another thing that stands out is this is just me being like just picky basketball fan, but Jokic and his crying to the refs, it's insane. Um, yeah, you're getting hit, but I mean, you're playing a physical sport. They're not gonna make every call,
Mhm.
and you get hit both sides, so it's not like it's just you. And he just lacks a lot because something will happen, he'll go cry instead of getting back, and that hurts the team, especially in a series like this when you know it's going to come down to a wire. Little possessions like that where you give them a 4-on-5 and they're able to capitalize. It's going to hurt.
Yeah.
It's going to lead to them being able to pull off wins on games where you're down but you're right there. But then
Mhm.
you do that, cry to the refs, give the Clippers momentum. They're able to close it out and win the game like we saw in game two.
Yeah. It was a different story, like in each game, like why each team won. Game one, obviously Harden was playing out of his mind. Kawhi was just all right, like just got his shots when they came, wasn't really, didn't miss a lot, but also didn't shoot a lot of shots. Westbrook, I feel like really won game one for the Nuggets. His
Yeah,
energy, big shot making. Uh, Obviously, he had that play at the end of regulation where they didn't get a shot up, but I mean, you ignore that when he makes the play against Harden when the Clippers had a chance to tie. He knocks the ball out, then Harden knocked it off his hand, Nuggets ball to win the game. So I mean, plays like that, Westbrook, I feel like won the game one. Game two, obviously we saw Kawhi, historic performance, missed four shots, taking 19, 39 points. Um, Three of the missed shots were from three. And like his ability to just shoot over people is crazy.
it
Get to
is.
his spot, rise up. Like Aaron Gordon, there was a possession. He played perfect defense. Kawhi had the ball the whole shot clock. Then he finally got down into the paint, did a little fadeaway. Aaron Gordon, the contest was perfect. Still smack. Yeah, but I mean, Kawhi won that game for the Clippers. Jokic's turnovers also lost the game, I feel like, for the Nuggets. Um, MPJ, one I want to talk about for game two. Did you notice how MPJ did not like close game one?
Uh, I no, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, MPJ didn't close game one. Obviously, we heard what like the comments from Jokic about if you had to be motivated, you don't need to be here, whatever he's something like that along those lines.
Hmm.
Um, Game two, MPJ comes out, six offensive rebounds, 15 rebounds total to go along with 15 points. We see him diving on the floor, doing a whole bunch of extra stuff for the Nuggets. And that had him on the floor instead of Westbrook, in overtime in the end of the game. So obviously game one, Westbrook, I said won the game. Obviously his energy was more valuable than anything MPJ was doing that game. But then MPJ comes out, more energy, offensive rebounds, and I think that's big for the Nuggets.
It is.
Um, Jokic doesn't turn the ball over as much as he does, and he missed a lot of free throws too. If Jokic plays better, they win game two.
Jokic plays better as he has a 26-point triple double, which is
Yeah, okay, but
no, no. I'm just
missed
saying.
free throws,
Yeah,
turnovers.
yeah, yeah. It hurts, but that the fact that he still had, I mean, paper wise, a good game,
Right.
still could have been even better. That it will make a difference, especially in a 3-point spread game like this.
Yeah.
That I mean, he was 6 for 10 free throw and make all your free throws, you win by one. So
Yeah.
it's the little things like that. But MPJ, that's a big factor, especially from a player like him. He's on this team for his role of shooting, but being able to make himself more valuable, being able to crash the glass and, just add another factor to this team, it makes it, I mean, second chance, you always want second chance opportunities. That's going to help out the team. And then, I mean, it just makes you more valuable and more of a reason to keep you on the court. And that's why he was able to close out this game.
Yeah. I feel like each team is probably kicking themselves, feeling like they obviously could be up 2-0. Obviously, the Clippers game one, late game execution. Um, the Clippers also, if they get more out of Norman Powell,
Yeah, he has been.
the Nuggets are in trouble. Norman Powell has been on nothing. Like he's just been out there kind of bad turnovers. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Norman Powell. So I mean, I feel like the Clippers get more out of Norman Powell. They set themselves apart from the Nuggets this series. The Nuggets, they need better from Jokic. You get better from Jokic. MPJ keeps playing the way he's playing. Westbrook, he's been great at knowing when to shoot, when to give up those open threes. I mean, he's been great.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
shot like 3 for 6, I believe,
Yep.
game two.
3 for 6.
Game one, game one was worse shooting.
I think he
He
shot.
shot like 17 shots.
Yeah, he shot like I think he shot 1 for 3, 1 for 4 from three. Game seven
Yeah,
or game one. I
yeah.
mean,
He was like 5 for 17 from the field.
yeah,
That was pretty bad, but obviously the energy I feel like was made up for it. So I feel like each team has like little things that could set them apart in this series. And if both of those things happen, Norman Powell starts playing better, Jokic limits the turnovers, makes more free throws, he's playing better. Hey, we in for a historic series.
yeah, we are. And right now, this is one of my favorite series to watch. I just
Yeah,
think
for sure.
They both match up so well, and I mean, there's four guys for sure that can, flip that switch, turn it on at any moment, and it's great to watch two teams that are perfectly matched up compete. And
Right.
I mean, we've seen both games in close and in a battle, and we're gonna get that for the rest of the series. So I mean, I can't complain about this series. And whoever the Thunder, I think the Thunder should be more worried about facing either one of these teams than these teams are to face the Thunder. I think being able to come out of this series with a win, I mean, it shows that you can be relentless and pull through. So I'd be more nervous if I was the Thunder.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you like the Thunder, obviously they're playing playoff basketball right now, but the intensity is not at what the Nuggets and Clippers are playing at.
Yeah.
Obviously, like you get up by 50, like you're Shea and them are only playing like 30 to 35 minutes. You know what I mean? These guys are playing almost 48 a night. I want to give shout outs to the Clippers role players too. Chris Dunn, obviously you sent me that clip of the crazy defensive slides
Yeah.
that he was doing. Um, Chris Dunn has been amazing. His like ability to like get on Jokic and just hold him there. Not like he's not like clamping Jokic up, but when a switch happens and Chris Dunn's on Jokic, hold him there until the help comes. Obviously, you have to defend Jokic with numbers. Chris Dunn's been in the passing lanes, holding Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray, he's hit some big shots, but he hasn't been like big performances. Chris Dunn's been great. Nick Batum,
Fourth quarter, you know why Batum in.
hey, now we know. Now we know. Big shots after big shots. Like he had one corner three where he did the, catch up here, let it go.
Did he?
Didn't even break it down.
He didn't even move. He literally just
Yeah, yeah, that was crazy. Batum's been hooping 16 years in the league, bro. He's still doing his thing. I know bro, that what a life, bro.
what a life, man.
Like a 16-year role player in the league, uh, lived all across the US from France, like making all types of money. I mean, what a life.
Living the dream.
Yeah, bro. If it if the Lakers don't go on to compete for a championship this season, the Clippers is a team that I will want to see most go out there and win a championship.
Yeah, I agree. I still feel like they're underrated. They still don't get the talk that they deserve. And I mean, obviously, I want to see Harden get one. I wouldn't be mad at Kawhi getting another one. I
Yeah,
I would I would like to see that just because I see them as the underrated team in the West, and I want Harden to get one for real.
yeah. Obviously, Harden get one would be big for me, and then like Kawhi, the comeback to
Yeah, to
win in the
come back
ring.
would be yeah.
Like we didn't know if we would see Kawhi like really, really hoop again, and for him to get a ring this year, that would be meaningful. James Harden, obviously, the first ring would be big for him. We gotta start having to have some talks about where he falls all time, but um, yeah, that's enough for that series. I don't really want to talk about Celtics Magic or Cavs Heat. Doesn't really have much interest. We haven't seen game two yet for uh, Rockets Warriors, so we'll touch on that later.
Mhm.
So let's focus on Pacers Bucks, Pistons Knicks, Lakers Wolves. Which one you want to start with?
'Cause all three have been.
Yeah, these 4-5-3-6 matchups. Yeah,
We go Pacers Bucks.
okay.
In the game one, Dame was talking that raw to Tyrese, saying, he coming back and, stop all that chit chat. But he
He
came
came back and didn't really do nothing.
came back and did.
Pacers handled business again. Game one, I mean, Pacers like really dog walked them. Kuzma, 22 minutes, 0 points, zero rebounds, zero assists, zero steals, zero blocks, two fouls.
Shout out to
I mean,
Miguel.
just out there. I could have did that.
Not for,
Um,
not for real.
and I was talking to my dad about it. Like, I feel like the Bucks rushed to make that Middleton trade. Um, I can't remember how many years. I don't think he's an expiring deal. He might be actually. That might be why they made the trade. But like the return, I said before, I didn't think Kuzma was the answer. Like especially this season with how bad he was playing with the Wizards. Like I don't think Kuzma's the guy that just flips the switch like Harden did when we thought he was fat
Right.
in Houston and he wanted to get traded. Then he flipped the switch in Brooklyn. Um, the Bucks, I don't know, man. They got a lot of work to do for Game 3 because Game 2, obviously, we just talked about Dame didn't really show up. Pacers handle business again. The Pacers look really good. Don't want to discredit the Pacers. Uh, Game 3, you said it. Hey, go ahead to tell the people what they need to do for Game 3.
Uh, to all my gamblers out there,
Hmm.
Giannis, one game deal only. Giannis over whatever his points is, don't
Yep,
matter. It can beat 45, smash the over.
hit it.
Giannis assists, don't care what that number is, take the under. Giannis is not swinging the rock. He said, I know what I got to do with a smirk on his face. We're about to see the Giannis that won MVP, the rim running Giannis come back out.
Hey, that's some real super villain stuff right there, bro.
I know
Hey,
what I
I
got to
know
do
what I
with a
got to do
smirk.
with a smirk on my face.
Down
Hey,
2-0 is crazy.
he is about to cause some violence. But this series, bro, like it's showing like real life rivalry.
Yeah,
Like we haven't had that.
they really don't like each other.
They really don't like each other. Like the game two, obviously I texted you. There was some negativity going on, and I was loving it. I was over there clapping. Negativity. Um,
Negativity. We support it.
um, Yeah, bro. This series like is one of the most bought in I am into it, even though it's a 2-0 series. Like the game, the basketball hasn't been as close as I would like, but the chippiness is there every possession. The battle is really there every game, every possession.
Yeah, I know. This is I never seen Hallie. I know he's always, he gonna talk. He did the Dame time last when they played the Bucks and all that. But Hallie talk like a lot.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I never realized that until this series. And I mean, he knows how to get under their skin, and it helps that they're playing winning basketball that he can, backing up his talk. But
yeah.
I mean, Giannis, that's like poking the bear. You winning, but at some point you gotta know personnel. And I mean, he had 34 and he just has no support really. So
I'm
hopefully,
about to say that. Do you think Giannis can do it by himself, even if he has this monster game three? Like, I feel like the rest of the guys got to step up. Um, Brooke Lopez hasn't been playing a lot of minutes. Torian Prince, both of those guys don't play a lot of minutes. Gary Trent and Bobby Portis get majority of those minutes off the bench. Um, I don't know, bro. The Pacers like have been playing really good all around team basketball. Everybody's hooping, the energy's there. Like I don't see a world where the Pacers lose this series playing as good as they are right now.
yeah, touch on 2 points. I mean, I think Giannis he could get one by himself. I,
Mhm.
the series, no, he's not gonna get by himself. Uh,
Yeah.
but I do believe he can get one. And then with Bobby and Gary Trent, I mean, Brooke Lopez, the Pacers run five out. He's a liability to the defense with the Pacers offense. So with Bobby and Gary coming in, Gary's coming in to be a shooter because of the attention Giannis draws, and he hasn't been shooting proficiently at all.
See, that's my thing. Torian Prince, like we talked about it, like one of the highest 3-point shooter percentages in the league this season. He was 2 for 3 in this game. 2 for 4 overall, 2 for 3 from three, and he only played like 14 minutes. So I mean, now he was his over under was minus like 13 in his minutes. But I don't know really how much of that is attributable to him. Really had to go like look back at every possession and like pay attention to him. Wasn't really doing that while the game was going on live.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know how much of that is like pointed to him, but he's shooting better than Gary Trent. Torian Prince, as a defender, has always been solid. So, I don't understand the lack of Torian Prince minutes for the Bucks.
Yeah, especially, I mean, Torian played 19, Gary played 30. Like
Right.
that, yeah, that's crazy. I feel like if anything, they should be even. If
Yeah.
if you're gonna play them both, play them evenly. And then, I mean, Bobby played 32. He had 28, next highest score. So like, I'm fine with Bobby getting more minutes than Brook by any means. But I mean, I think their best bet is to even out Torin and Gary because, like you said, Torian he can play defense. It's not like he's out there liability,
Yeah.
and he's knocked down 3-point shooter. And Gary shot 1 for 4, 1 for 3 from three, and in 30 minutes, like
Yeah.
that's not helping his case at all.
Right. Right. Um, yeah, bro, this rivalry's been brewing for a couple years. Obviously it started back in the with the ball situation. And like we have
Forgot
a
about
this you forgot about that.
it.
Yeah, it started with the game ball situation. So I mean this is a real rivalry, and this is one of them ones that's exciting to see. Um, Another one that's got a little chippy at times, Pistons Knicks, 3-6 in the East.
Yeah, I mean, we all season we've seen Pistons be back on their bad boy era.
Right. It starts with JB Biggerstaff. I did not know he led the coaches in technical fouls.
I didn't know that either. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
your coach on that, the team gonna
you
be
own that.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I mean, they are just playing very chippy. Sar is, I mean, really, he's just putting Jalen through hell. Simply put, he's making it
right.
hard on Jalen.
Yeah.
Um, how do you feel about Jalen Brunson's game? Honestly, like, you
What do
know,
you mean?
there's a lot of flopping there, a lot of just throwing his body around.
I don't mind it. I mean, like, as if when he's going against the Lakers, I hate it.
Right.
But I mean, he contributes to win it. Like, yeah, he did all that, but he had 37. Like, he gets to his spots. He's one of the smallest guys on the floor, like bullying guys and moving them out the way with his shit. Like, you have to appreciate that part of his game. Obviously, yeah, he's throwing his head around and stuff and trying to get foul calls, and he gets a lot of them. But like a lot of guys in the league are like that. I don't
Yeah.
have a problem with what he's doing. I really enjoy watching Brunson. Like I disregard that side of the game. Like everybody does that. Everybody's begging for calls. Everybody's flopping around. Like you got to ignore it at some point and just enjoy basketball.
Yeah, I don't sometimes it's just it stands out significantly. Like there was one on the base, I think he was going towards baseline and he like barely got touched and he just threw his whole body out of bounds and like it's just like come on. But I do like his game overall. Like he's a great player. And then I can't put it all on him. I gotta put it partially on the officials as well. The NBA claiming they're banning the pump fake jumping into somebody, but then you call it 3 times on Asar Thompson. So I mean, I think that plays into the chippiness. The Pistons don't like how Brunson is playing, so they're being a little more physical. And knowing the refs are gonna call it, it's weird, but it's just their style of play. But I mean, we saw Cade. Cade is hooping. Cade doing what Cade do. Jalen Duren playing good. I don't know who's gonna win the series. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, game one was the campaign game. I don't know who he was feeling like.
Yeah, he was
Um,
hooping.
yeah, the Knicks fourth quarter, obviously. That big run started with a 5-second call for the Pistons. And it happened just like we predicted. The Pistons had a lead in crunch time, when it got tight, they couldn't get over the hump. The Knicks took it over. We said, that we thought every game was going to be like this. Game two, they had a big enough lead to where the Knicks couldn't get close enough to get over that hump, but they were slowly
Yeah, they were
shrinking
good.
that lead. They
Hmm.
were coming. Um, the bench for the Pistons won them game two, I feel like. The Knicks didn't have bench help. Dennis Schroeder was big for the Pistons. Obviously, Malik Beasley, 6 man of the year candidate, has been pretty big. Brunson, yeah, lack of help in game two. That's what I have here in my notes. He had 37. Bridges was the second leading scorer with I think 19,
Yeah,
but he took 19 shots to get there, I'm pretty sure.
18.
Uh
Yeah.
18 shots to get there. And then yeah, the bench, like they needed that help in game 3 and 4 going back into Detroit. And this is another one of those. This is probably the second most interesting series, I feel like. No, no, no. I can't say that. One is Nuggets Clippers.
Yeah.
Two, I think I think is the Pacers Bucks. Three, Pistons Knicks.
I think Pacers Bucks just because I mean, like this series is chippy, but Pacers Bucks is like they really don't like each other.
Don't like it's a full on rivalry.
That yeah, it's like they're when they argue, it's not just like other teams argue, it's like it's just basketball.
Yeah.
No, like they're really going at it. Like
Did you see TJ McConnell
yeah,
yesterday
yeah.
chirping at Bobby Portis? Yeah.
You know,
Like,
you get TJ involved in the chirping,
hey,
you
yeah.
know
It's
something.
serious. It's
Yeah,
serious.
but yeah, this Pistons Knicks series, I don't know. Go back to Detroit. I think game three might, I think game three could give an answer
Mhm.
depending on which way it goes of who's going to come out of this series. I I don't really have much though. I I want Asar to be able to play without fouling out and getting into foul trouble. I think Jalen Brunson still gets his, but he makes it more challenging on Jalen Brunson because of his physicality and how he plays. So I think being able to be there in crunch time, I want to see how that plays a factor and how they're able to close a game.
Yeah. Yeah. The Pistons have looked good though. I mean, I feel like the Knicks have more to worry about than the Pistons. Pistons obviously, just struggled to score in game one. They could be up 2-0 right now.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like the Pistons are in a better position than the Knicks to win this series. The Knicks got a lot of adjustments to make, got to figure out offensively, how to consistently get buckets. Um, yeah. Lakers, Timberwolves.
Um, I don't know if you were paying attention at halftime yesterday, but um, Charles said he wasn't worried about the Lakers going into this game. He wanted to see how the Nugget or how the Wolves were going to handle coming off of a big win. And I think that was a good way to look at it. You know, everybody knew the Lakers going to come out and hoop,
Right,
and had Luka fired up, and
right,
Bron has never lost both games with home court
right,
advantage.
right.
So it was how the Wolves were gonna what how they were gonna respond to their big win. Were they gonna come in feeling confident, chip on their shoulder, or were they gonna do what they did game one? And we saw they didn't come out how they came out, and it was just opposite story basically.
Yeah. Lakers defense stepped up big in this one.
Big, huge.
Um, the biggest swing obviously was the supporting cast for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards had 25 points. Julius Randle had 27 points. After that, next highest score was Nasri with 9. Jaden McDaniels had 8. Rudy Gobert 6. So I mean, game one, obviously those guys were firing on all cylinders, and I feel like as a Lakers fan, I'm not worried. Because game one, what we needed, what we were missing was LeBron and Austin Reeves to step up big. And the Timberwolves played a really, really good brand of basketball. Game two, they shot 20% from three, five
Yeah,
for 25. Game one, let me see. Game one, they were shooting lights out.
they hit
Game
21
one,
threes game one.
they shot 50% from three.
Yeah,
Like, come on. Jalen McDaniels had 25 points, Nas Reed 23, Nikhil Alexander Walker 7. So I mean, it was the supporting cast. And if the Timberwolves, if that's how they're gonna win games, I'm more confident in obviously LeBron didn't play good in game one. Austin Reeves didn't play good in game one, 5 for 13, 8 for 18. Luca was the only one that showed up. I'm more confident in LeBron and Austin Reeves showing up for the rest of the games in these series than I am for the Timberwolves to have Jalen McDaniels, Nas Reed, Anthony Edwards, and Julius Randle to all play this good of basketball.
yeah. I mean, we said in a group chat that was McDaniels, that was his game of the series. He's not
Yeah,
going to play like that again. And we saw it game two, he wasn't there. And
right.
the foul trouble for the Timberwolves also just hurt him. Nasri
Mhm.
had 4 in the first half. Julius Randle had 3. Dante DiVincenzo had 3 in the first half. They just shot themselves in the foot
Yeah.
on the foul trouble. But yeah, Lakers they played. Luka played great. Braun, fourth quarter, he put the team on his back for a little bit, extended their lead. Once the Wolves start creeping back, AR's ISO ability is great, especially on bigger defenders on Rudy. He made some tough shots that I don't know who else would have finished those. So I mean, it was great, great game. Vando, playing defense, getting in the heads. This is going back to Minnesota. I think that's a
Yeah.
win for the Lakers. I think the Wolves might be. I don't know. They might be a little shook after that, especially coming off a big win and then dropping one with only one guy showing up, two guys showing up.
Yeah, I mean, even this game for the Lakers, like LeBron shot 1 for 5 from three, Luca 2 for 8, Austin Reeves 0 for 6. So I mean, they're not gonna keep shooting this poorly. Like they shot 20.7% from three. I mean, like it was the defense that won this game, and now that they figured out things defensively, Anthony Edwards is very hard for him to score like off the dribble. It's hard for him to create his own shots because they sit in multiple bodies almost every time he has the ball. Only time really he's one on one of them transition, or when somebody else is creating for him. So I mean, defensively the Lakers have kind of figured it out. It looks like gonna be big to see what adjustments Chris Finch makes. But yeah, these guys are not gonna keep shooting this poorly. So I mean, once the shooting comes around, I feel like the Lakers are fine, which is why I'm not worried about this series that much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much to worry about. Ant's gonna be Ant regardless. You got to live with that. Julius Randle, he had a great game. Does that? Yes, he's been consistent towards the stretch, but we've seen Julius Randle. We know that can dismantle at any moment. So, but I mean, they both played good and they still lost. You live with two people playing good, make everyone else beat you. When you have three options, Rui can step up, knock down big shots any moment. You got Dodo off the bench. He can knock down a three for you. Jared Vanderbilt, he's gonna play phenomenal defense. Gabe Vincent can knock down shots. You got options there besides those three. And I think that they have a higher probability because of those options are more reliable to step up than the Wolves options.
Right. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that was my big point. Yeah. We got great basketball, bro. Great playoff basketball right now. If NBA fans are tuning in, I don't know what they're doing. Big games tonight. I can't wait to see this Rockets Warriors game again. Heat Cavs, Magic Celtics, not as excited to see, but got to get it out the way. Uh,
I mean,
Jason Tatum doubtful tonight, so maybe the Magic. That'll be interesting. Paolo is very exciting to watch.
Pella, I do like watching Pella. And the Heat Cavs, Cavs didn't get dog walk last in game one. They lost by two
Until the end.
until the
Until
end.
the end.
Yes. But
Yeah.
the majority of the game, they were sticking around. I I don't know if it'll be this game, but I could see the Heat stealing one.
Mhm.
So, it's not the most exciting series, but it has its moments of shine.
Yeah, I don't know about on the road. On the road is tough.
Yeah.
They might get one in Miami. Obviously, Spoelstra, they have one of the best coaches in the league, so adjustments will be made, and they'll have a fighting chance.
Mhm.
But yeah, yeah, gonna be exciting to see tonight. Anything else you wanna hit on?
Mm, no, nothing in particular. Just keep bringing the negativity, honestly. I love it.
Hey, facts.
You got
You got
this?
you got words of wisdom.
Yeah, I got some words.
Positivity instead of negativity.
Excuses won't build your future. You can't make excuses for something that you want. You gotta put yourself in a position to go get it. It's not gonna be handed to you. Anything you want in this life, you have to work for it and go get it. So you can't make excuses to knock you down when you know you have to build yourself up. Keep
Hey, I
it
love it.
simple like that.
Hey, I love it. Hey, I love the preparedness. Words of wisdom from D. Yeah, man. Playoff basketball tonight. Rockets Warriors, 8:30 my time, 9:30 yours. Can't wait to see it. But we'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.